In the annals of history, certain correspondences hold immense weight. They offer glimpses into the minds of influential figures. The letters exchanged between Albert Einstein and President Franklin D. Roosevelt are such a case. These weren't just letters. They were dialogues that shaped the course of science and warfare. Einstein, a theoretical physicist renowned for his groundbreaking theories, found himself thrust into a world on the brink of war. Roosevelt, the President of the United States, navigated a nation grappling with global conflict. Their communication, though seemingly unconventional, proved pivotal. The letters, often carrying a sense of urgency, reflected the turbulent times. They serve as a reminder that even the most brilliant minds are not immune to the forces of history. Einstein and Roosevelt's exchange offers a compelling narrative about the intersection of science, politics, and the fate of humanity. The early 20th century was an era of immense change and upheaval. The world witnessed the rise of fascism, economic depression, and escalating global tensions. Against this backdrop, scientific advancements were rapidly reshaping our understanding of the universe. Einstein's groundbreaking theories, particularly his work on relativity, had revolutionized physics. However, his genius did not shield him from the political realities of the time. The rise of Nazi Germany and the persecution of Jewish scientists, including Einstein himself, deeply troubled him. Meanwhile, President Roosevelt faced the daunting task of leading a nation hesitant to enter another global conflict. The Great Depression had taken its toll, and isolationist sentiments ran high. Yet the looming threat of war cast a long shadow over Roosevelt's presidency. It was in this tumultuous context that Einstein and Roosevelt's paths would intersect. Their correspondence, though initiated by Einstein, reflected a shared concern for the fate of humanity in the face of unprecedented challenges. The discovery of nuclear fission spurred Einstein to write to President Roosevelt. Refugee scientists warned of a weapon of unimaginable power. Einstein, urged by his peers, wrote a letter in 1939. He warned Roosevelt of the atomic bomb's potential. This letter marked the start of their urgent correspondence. Hidden meanings. The letters exchanged between Einstein and Roosevelt, while historically significant, also hold an air of mystery. Written during a time of heightened secrecy, the correspondence contains subtle nuances and coded language. Historians and scientists have long debated the hidden meanings and potential secrets buried within these exchanges. Some believe that Einstein's letters contain veiled warnings about the ethical implications of atomic weapons. Others speculate that the letters hint at Einstein's own regrets for his role in initiating the Manhattan Project, the top-secret US program to develop the atomic bomb. The use of intermediaries further complicates the interpretation of their correspondence. Individuals like Alexander Sachs, a trusted advisor to Roosevelt, acted as conduits between the scientist and the president. This added layer of communication, while necessary for security, makes deciphering the true intent behind every word a challenging task. Despite the mysteries, one thing remains clear. The letters represent a pivotal moment in history. They highlight the complex relationship between science and government, and the profound moral dilemmas posed by scientific advancements. The hidden meanings, whether fully deciphered or not, only add to the intrigue and historical significance of Einstein and Roosevelt's exchange. The dawn of the atomic age. The correspondence between Einstein and Roosevelt had far-reaching consequences. It set in motion a chain of events that would forever alter the course of human history. Roosevelt, heeding Einstein's warnings, authorized the Manhattan Project, marking the beginning of the atomic age. The Manhattan Project, a massive undertaking involving some of the brightest minds in the world, culminated in the creation of the first atomic bombs. The bombs dropped on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945 brought a swift end to World War II. The use of atomic bombs remains a deeply controversial topic. While some argue that it was necessary to end the war and save lives, others condemn the devastating human cost and long-term consequences. Einstein himself, though instrumental in initiating the Manhattan Project, later expressed deep regret over the use of atomic weapons. Regardless of one's stance on the ethics of atomic warfare, there is no denying the profound impact of Einstein and Roosevelt's correspondence. Their exchange, born out of a shared concern for humanity's future, inadvertently ushered in a new era defined by both technological marvel and existential threat. Speculation and the unknown. The passage of time often shrouds historical events in a veil of speculation. Einstein and Roosevelt's correspondence, despite its well-documented nature, is no exception. The secretive nature of their communication, coupled with the high stakes involved, has fueled numerous theories and alternative interpretations. Some historians speculate that Einstein and Roosevelt discussed more than just the atomic bomb. Theories abound about potential conversations regarding extraterrestrial life, advanced technologies, and even time travel. While intriguing, these claims often lack concrete evidence and remain firmly in the realm of speculation. Others focus on the potential influence of individuals like Nikola Tesla, a brilliant but eccentric inventor, on Einstein's thinking. Tesla claimed to have devised a powerful energy weapon known as the death ray, and some believe he may have shared these ideas with Einstein. However, there is no definitive proof to support these claims. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the speculation surrounding Einstein and Roosevelt's correspondence highlights the enduring fascination with these two iconic figures. Their exchange, a blend of scientific brilliance and political maneuvering, continues to captivate historians and conspiracy theorists alike. A legacy of science and leadership. The letters between Albert Einstein and President Franklin D. Roosevelt highlight the power of ideas and scientific discovery. Their collaboration shaped history, reminding us of the impact of human ingenuity. Einstein warned of unchecked technological advancement. Roosevelt took decisive action. Their correspondence led to the atomic age. This era is marked by scientific progress and the threat of nuclear annihilation. Their exchange reminds us of the responsibility of scientific discovery. It highlights the importance of ethical considerations in science. Their legacy urges us to use knowledge for humanity's betterment.